very much in line with priorities. And I think
Exactly.
it's so often for entrepreneurs and business owners, the priorities just become out of whack because this
Exactly.
one is home is okay, and there's always problems in the business. There's always opportunities for
Yeah.
improvement, and so focus on the business, and home oftentimes gets neglected. And from what I understand, you guys have really are bringing it back into alignment and go, what's right for you and your family, and God's plan for your family, and then how does the business complement that, and vice versa? How can they
Exactly.
both be in alignment where you're working in the same direction?
Exactly. So you hit the nail on the head, alignment and priorities. So it should be God, family, business. But in practicality, what happens as the execution of it in life is usually business, family, and God.
Yeah.
And so I think, especially here in the United States, we've kind of bought into this notion that you have to sacrifice the personal life and sometimes even your faith life for the sake of the business because it's the thing that brings income, right? So we use that income piece as an excuse to say, I got to focus over here.
Mm.
The reality is when you have your alignment and your priorities in line and you go God, family, business, it's amazing how God blesses your priorities and your focus on the family to bless the business. So you can actually, the business can build better, even stronger and bigger when you have your priorities correct.
Wow.
Because if it's the other way around, when your family life suffers, right? So like when your family life suffers, because in essence, you're, I was saying I'm kind of fumbling on the words, but when your family life suffers, eventually it's going to catch up in the business. And you don't want that to happen. And so what happens is when you're focused on what you're supposed to, on your priorities, and you concentrate on that, you'll find a way to make the business hum and do better without you having to spend 24 hours a day in it.
Yeah.
But we think that in order to improve the business, we have to put more time into it, which is actually totally goes against even physiology. That more time doesn't mean more productivity. It's actually, as time goes on, your productivity during the day actually starts to wane. So after 6-7 hours in a day working, your productivity is going to diminish pretty quickly after that. It diminishes throughout the day anyway, but after 7-8 hours, it starts to really quickly diminish. So putting more time in actually doesn't do anything. So getting home and rest, being with family, re-energize so that you're ready for the next day to be even more productive. Because otherwise, if you put that 12-15 hours in the day, you're going to be drained. So even when you go home to sleep, you're not going to be at peak performance even the following day. By the end of the week, you're going to be wiped.
Yeah.
But if you were at a more consistent state of energy throughout the week because you just worked well, you manage your time, spend time at home, because being at home with your wife, your family re-energizes you, right? That's your time to be able to unplug. And then you'll see throughout the week, by the end of the week, you'll find yourself even with still a good amount of energy to be productive on Fridays, much better than you used to be before. So it's all about productivity and keeping your energy level up. And for that, you need rest.
Wow. Yeah, I can see that. I'm guilty as charged in many ways. Conviction is happening.
And I didn't even throw one scripture at you, which I could, but I won't.